From getting chased on his own show to a guest stealing the spotlight with his impersonations.
And did it all, and I suppose it's my way.
These are some of the funniest moments on Johnny Carson's show.
Well, great to be here.
Nice to see you, my God.
Nice to be here.
How goes the battle?
Well, pretty good so far. Made it across into Van Nuys.
Their appearance was one for the books.
Gosh, I was so taken with this guy. I was when I first met him, and on Mork and Mindy, we had a marvelous time.
Those were good days.
You had access to more medication in those days.
He turned everything he did into a joke.
Can we have those blocked for you?
I'm sorry.
Could we have those sent out and clean for you?
It was easy getting them on. And now, here, you want to play with those?
Oh, yeah. This way I won't have so much guilt.
And his storytelling was on point.
Really didn't think that I was going to win, and otherwise I would have been there. And I turned to my wife of many years, and I said, "What do you think, sweetheart?" And she said, "You don't stand a chance." And so...
It's that kind of support that's kept you together.
Johnny had to join them.
But it was a big throw. I asked, and then the following day, I said, "Where is the award?"
That's right.
And somebody said, "Well, since you weren't there, you don't get it."
Was that your wife again?
No.
There was no limit to what he could joke about.
Come on, we're not kids anymore, John, you know? And, but she's not bedridden, and,
It's not around the house anymore.
no, that's right, no. She's very active.
But the romance is still there.
But you've got to stay up all night, to keep her active. And,
His facial expressions made it better.
hey, how you doing, John? Very good to see you. How you doing out there? We don't see you. We don't get what you do here. Well, do you get anything? Not a lot.
These two guests got the audience on their toes.
The only thing in my section of Ohio, the river's dried up. Fish are just there in the dust.
They're good eating, though.
That's, oh, yeah.
Already get yourself some trout jerky.
It's like a chicken, if you...
The next guest didn't have to try hard to win the audience over.
Interesting concept.
Yes, it is. But I can answer that by telling you that in those lovely moments, I play Daphnis and Chloe.
Don Rickles steps in to steal the show.
I'm going to do another number with the band because I know you got a recording session tonight. And really, on behalf...
He took over the segment and owned the room.
Well, that's it for me. Why don't you guys get with the band? Hey, Frank, it's good to see you. I just was hanging around in the hall, and they said Frank Sinatra's here, and I've never met him,
His appearance lightened the mood.
Marco Mangananzo was hurt.
Marco Mangananzo.
Trombino Bombazzo. 2 bullets in the head Thursday.
He also does a funny impersonation of him.
But you just got married, Frank. I just can't picture him on the wedding night standing in the room going, and did it all, and I suppose it's my way.
Frank comes in with this legendary story.
I'm trying to make out, and he said, I told her I know you, and she really doesn't believe me. Would you stop by the table? I said, all right. I was just about finished. I was down to the espresso. And finally he went back, and I walked by the table, and I said, how are you, Don? Nice to see you. He said, can't you see I'm eating, Frank? What are you doing?
Just like Don, Robert Blake had his way with the crowd.
I feel a little overdressed tonight. I should have put on my leather outfit there,
You look all right.
Thanks.
All right.
Johnny lets his guests shine.
Where have you been, Robert? This is on backwards. I think you were in a hurry or something.
No. I didn't realize that this had some writing on it, and I didn't want to get into that payola framus.
Oh,
so
yeah.
I whipped it inside out. There you go.
he had a natural way of making people laugh.
Thought you gave up smoking.
I did.
Oh, I see you don't light them. You just...
Oh, just sit there and suck.
If you do, I'll hang you, Reynolds.
They decided to switch things up. He got it down to his mannerisms.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. We're talking to one of our more interesting guests.
Then he does something no one expects. Humans weren't the only ones stealing the show.
Now, those aren't chimps, are they? Those are,
These are orangutans, and this is really a very special occasion to have twins. These are twins, and they are...
She's brought a lot of animals to the show, but this one was the funniest.
Oh, excuse me, I don't mean to laugh at your face. It's a very sweet face. It really is. Look at that face.
Johnny was intrigued by them.
No, this is a female, but she has bows in her hair.
Oh, yeah. I didn't notice that. I did tell.
And a dress.
What's this one's name?
That's Locke, and this is Lisa.
That's Lisa, and this is...
Locke.
Look at the face.
They even grew a special bond.
That's it. That's it. That's all right. There we are.
He didn't want to let Johnny go.
Uninhibited.
Oh.
I think he'd go home with you, actually.
Oh.
Sometimes they're very picky about people that they'll go to.
Oh.
They only accept...
Oh, they have strong little hands, don't they?
Wait till they're a
Very
couple
strong
years old.
little hands. He's real cute.
They completely took over the show.
Holding him.
Now see,
He's hanging just from the hair.
that's very important in the wild because that could save their life. They have to hang on to the female or a tree.
But they were calmer than the next animal.
These are two males, and unfortunately, our female was stolen from our wild animal park.
Really? Now,
It's very sad.
why on earth would somebody?
They're bluffing really more than anything.
They were not a fan of Johnny.
We
Oh,
held
you don't have to get him out. No, really. No, not if they're comfortable. Don't. Hey, don't get him out. Don't, really. I mean, you know. Simba.
It didn't get along well with them. He almost got chased out of his own show.
Put the top back on. Put the lid on the cheetah. Put the lid on. Damn lucky he's in there. I'd tear him apart.
He hadn't been scared like that on the show before.
Because they are going back.
Well, don't bring him back again.
They
Because they're
will.
going to get bigger than this, aren't they?
Right, they'll be
They'll
going
eat
back.
my
to...
face next time.
So we hope we'll have more baby cheetahs in the future. Would we?
Oh, would I be great in the jungle? There's a mosquito. Where?
They made Johnny Carson's show unforgettable once again.